All right, good evening again. Well, it's evening here. Well, I guess it's in the AM now, but um, so I hope everyone's doing great as always. I just wanted to add another video here and talk a little bit about the benevolence or good versus bad nature of aliens. I've seen some videos, that talk about if there is life out there, don't expect them to be, good. Um, Sometimes that's the image that we have, sometimes not. Thanks to Hollywood, there's always kind of both. And of course, realistically, both are possible in a reality. I talked about in another video about this Israeli former government individual who shared information that Trump was briefed about aliens. All U.S. presidents are and have been to one degree or another. So it's been happening for quite some time, a long, long, long time before even America. So visitations, observations, and turns out this is actually a good thing for us. So after speaking to a little bit about my guides about this, and it makes sense too. So if you see a lot of these videos that have been surfacing recently that have been declassified, and the way that these ships and objects move, they are just years, centuries, like light years beyond us. So, as far as so far advanced, as far as like the ability to travel in space and that sort of thing. Some of these places are just ancient. They've been around forever. So we're really the new ones. If you think about it, we haven't had really like cars or computers that long, considering how long humans have been around. So this Israeli guy, he does mention like a galactic federation of species that are working together in the universe. And it sounds like, so it turns out this is true. Now, of course, I had asked the question, well, they must have some amazing military, like space military. And they said, yes, like absolutely amazing, the power that they possess as far as the ability to make war, basically, if need be, or defend themselves, just like us. So this is good that we've been in communication with them. I mean, if they were evil, we'd be done. What would stop them from just showing up instead of observing and communicating with us? They would just come right in and take over. Why not? Or destroy us, So it's a good sign. And I'd also ask the question, well, this is good. I mean, with this, them observing us for so long and they have this ability, are there evil, like we have differing ideologies here? Are there such a thing in outer space, planets, people that reach a level of, or beings rather, species that reach a level of technology where they can travel out into space with their military? And they said yes. They are very aware of evil that has made it to outer space. Evil is absolutely possible. People that have a destructive ideology or a bent on, everything that we equate to that down here, that is just wrong. Conquering, slavery, destruction, that sort of thing. So it's a reality. And I'd also ask the question as well: do these places, are they far away from us? And are they outgunned, basically? And the answer was actually yes for both questions. So at least in our little corner of the universe where we are, I think it's a good thing because we are unknowingly being kind of observed and protected. So if anything were to happen from any outside source that had a negative agenda, they would be stopped. So not by us, but by far older civilizations that exist. I thought this was just absolutely fascinating, these conversations. So I wanted to share them. And hopefully we too, as humans, as we make our way, into outer space, do it properly. We still have so many differing, it's curious to see we have so many ancient countries and strict divisions between us as far as like culture and ideology. that if we all possess the same, it would take something to bring us together, that we would really work for the benefit of humanity, like climate change or saving the planet, or peace, or, like making sure everyone is well fed, that sort of thing. We would need some sort of general agreement to where even though we may disagree, we coexist at a level not for mutual destruction, but for further like exploration and advancement of knowledge. So who's to say? We haven't seen times of peace. Overall, there have been times of peace in human history, but all things considered, things can change. And across the world, we've had some big events as far as like world wars, but there have been times of peace in between that. Not, everywhere, of course. So I'm really curious. I really hope that at some point we just kind of see through those things and kind of work for the betterment of everyone. So I thought this was interesting information. I wanted to share it. Benevolence, well, good and bad, rather. Civilizations do exist out there. It makes sense. The ones that we've been observing have been observing us for far much longer, and are very old and advanced with their technology and their weaponry. And it sounds like that's good. So those that are kind of been watching how we evolve as we kind of come out into outer space do have the ability and will step in if anything, happens, and at the same time will stop us from doing anything stupid as well too. So that's good to keep in mind. And we are far outgunned by these civilizations and UFOs, for example, that these planets belong to. I'd like to learn more about the details of where these places are and how many there are, because we are clearly not alone in the universe, as these videos recently have been showing, as people have been speculating forever. But it is far more. There sounds like there's just a massive story behind it. And people know, which is kind of frustrating down here, but don't share that with us. I want to try to continue to get this information to the best of my abilities and share it. But it sounds like there is just one massive story behind outer space. And we are being kept in the dark, and also in the dark because we don't know everything as well. But fascinating stuff. I really hope that this sort of thing comes to light and really benefits us, as technology continues to grow and we use it hopefully for the betterment of ourselves and our planet. So just some thoughts on that I wanted to share, and hopefully you found it interesting. I'm finding this stuff really fascinating, so I'm going to continue to kind of look into it and share what information I can I come up with, any questions. And again, feel free to let me know or have conversations, or if you have any ideas, please let me know as well. Appreciate you watching the video again, and please take care, and hope everyone has a great rest of the year and happy holidays. Thank you.